Welcome to the AG News Show. I'm your host, Roberto Alvarez-Galloso, serving you the best in the artists that we have here, there, and everywhere. For me, it is a pleasure and an honor to have none other than the American diva, Amanda Pollard. Gracias, William. Estamos en el aire. Y un día va a estar en otro programa Viernes Social con Alvarez-Galloso. Right now, we have the pleasure and the honor of having Amanda Pollard coming in to visit us. And I have to say a lot about her. She is one very talented person. Never have I seen someone who has been able to take the whole country and the world by the storm. On a personal note, I want to say that I'm also very grateful to Amanda Pollard for her music. Her dynamic personality has helped me at a time when I didn't even believe in myself. It is only fitting that I invite a person, an artist, who deserves to be here. And that is none other than Amanda Pollard. If I could just get let us see. There's some things that happen a lot too, so I'm just getting used to the Instagram Live. We've been doing this a long time. Let us see. This is not going well. 1 minute. Let us try again. Come on, Amanda. Just 1 minute. No. Invite. Okay. We're already here. We're getting started. And we're just getting started, everyone here. We're just simply saying that Amanda Pollard, in addition to being one of the greatest institutions here in America and has been able to conquer America and the world by storm, she's multi-talented, very multi-talented. And we're just simply waiting for her. We're just simply having some technical difficulties here. 1 minute. Let us see one. Let me just see here. Something is not coming up here. Amanda!
Hey!
Thank you for coming. For me, it is a pleasure and an honor having you here.
Oh, likewise. Thank you so much for having me.
When we were waiting for you, I was just simply telling my public that I first met you via your music, and the fact that you had the music,
Yes.
the videos and everything, and I met you at a time when, let's just say, that nothing was going right for me, and it was people like you, when I was really down, really down. You lifted me. Your music lifted me. Your talent lifted me. I still have the videos in which you did the Premier League Insider and Soccer Zone.
Yeah.
We still have the sports program, and we still have the sports program in different platforms, and we still have everything else in different platforms, and I still have your Christmas video. I do not forget the people who have supported me.
Likewise.
To the point that
I love the ornament that you sent, the little treble clef. I love it.
Yep.
I still have it.
I have all of the videos and everything, and I also have all of your Christmas cards. And I've also sent you Christmas cards from Miami and Puerto Rico and Ecuador.
Aww.
Yet there has been one thing that's been troubling me. We haven't, personally, before I continue, I don't care if you're going to be performing or not in the future, or if you're inactive or retired or whatever. We're still going to be maintaining the lines of communication open, because you're more than just, for me, for others, you are Amanda Pollard, the American diva, the singer. For me, you're more than just a singer. You are family.
Aw.
In addition to family, I owe you my life. I'm not saying that I would have committed suicide because I love my life, but I would have been like Rod Stewart among the living dead if it weren't for your music. Because of you,
Thank you.
because of you, I was able to reestablish my life, marry my first love, who I'm still very happily married to.
That is beautiful. I love that.
Now, my biggest question is, we haven't seen much from Amanda Pollard, or I don't know, what has been happening? And what are you now doing in the present and in the future? I've seen some of your interviews.
So a lot time has passed since I've done a show or released any new music, and a lot of that is because I spent a large portion of my life dedicating all of my resources, both emotional and financial, to breaking into the music business, and it's really, really tough, and it takes a lot. If you don't put everything into it 100%, you're not going to get much back out of it. And so I'm one of those people that likes to put 100% into everything that I do. And so it just got to a point where I was like, I need to prioritize other things in my life. I have more going on than just trying to make it as a musician. So I decided to take some time and just kind of do me for a while. But I hope and pray that, there's more music in my future. I don't feel like I'm done creating or being creative at all. So I'm hoping that, more opportunities will come for me to create again and to perform, which I love to do and I miss it so much.
Well, regardless, we're gonna still be interviewing you a lot, not just only to promote your music, because you know that ever since this pandemic broke out, I've been trying to interview everyone and every artist. Number one, as a way of saying you are essential. You're more than essential. We need musicians like you and singers like you to calm the waves that are going around.
Yeah.
Number two,
It's a crazy time.
Number two, in order to calm these crazy times, I'm also interviewing others as a way of thanking everyone. I wanted to have you in my program, especially as a way of personally thanking you, not just the Christmas cards, which I'll be sending as long as I live, but also as a way of saying, if it weren't for you, if it weren't for the artists, especially you, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
You're singing.
Well, I would like to also thank you because you've supported me so much over the years, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it and how much it means. And likewise, there have been times like where it's really, really tough, and I'll message and it'll be something positive from you and kind. You are appreciated also for all of your kindness and all your support over the years. So I just want to let you know I appreciate you too.
Thanks, Amanda. And all the artists that I have interviewed, you're still my number one favorite.
Oh, thank you.
In fact, another reason why I interviewed you, I interviewed you for many reasons. One, you're one of the greatest. You're the best. I would have moved mountains to interview you. Two, your family. You're one of the greatest. And never let anyone take away that smile from you. Number three, just like you, I also had some problems during this pandemic. Number one, I lost my father after he had a long battle with blindness, prostate cancer, and aortic aneurysm.
I'm sorry to hear that.
At the young age of 96.
Oh.
Number two, I lost my uncle. He was 77 years of age in Connecticut. Not that I want to say this, but he was a very political bigwig in Connecticut. Very, very, very well connected, and nobody expected his death. I expected it the least because he was a 77-year-old thinking that, trying to live the life of a 55-year-old person, which means a lot of youth, a lot of exercises, which was good. Unfortunately, he had high cholesterol.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of people have lost a lot during this pandemic, and I'm really, really blessed that,
Yeah.
my parents are still here and they're good. And it's been a scary
Yeah.
time, and it's getting scary again with all this variants and this and that.
The third and the fourth reason, which I want to get rid of, because I already told you about my father and my uncle. The third reason was last December, while I was helping everybody, being on the air from 5 in the afternoon to 12. I went to my ophthalmologist and I had to get operated for it to prevent possible glaucoma to both eyes.
Oh no!
When they told me, you're going to have glaucoma, I was like, no, please don't, please don't. I'm in good health, but I'm like, sort of like, trying to not push my limits. And fourth, last but not least, I have a close cousin in Cuba. I have family in Cuba and family in Spain. And Cuba's undergoing many, many, many pressures, which I don't want to go into. But it was just enough to like pull my hair. And I said, no, I need to have Amanda Pollard here in my program, because there are only three things that could calm me. God, my wife, and you.
Oh. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
In addition to your career, you're not planning anything like in the future, like digital shows or anything else? When I mean digital shows, like by Zoom, by Instagram Live, or anything else?
Oh, that would be really, really cool. Actually, I don't have anything planned, but that would be really, really awesome. I would love an opportunity to do something like that. So, who knows? Maybe something will happen. We'll see what God has for me.
No, God has a lot of plans for you. One of them is that maybe one day in March of 2022, I'm going to be crossing the big wall. I'm going to be turning 60.
Oh, that's exciting.
Which means I'm going to be inviting some people to my 60th birthday party bash. In addition, right now, we're celebrating 15 years of my blog and 14 years of having 15 years of my blog and 14 years of having signed with WordPress as a platform. The rest is the rest. That's all I can
That's really exciting. Congratulations on 15 years. I mean, that is really an accomplishment. Like, you've been sticking it out all this time, and I'm so impressed with everything that you've done. So, awesome job.
It's not been easy. Here,
I know.
I've been doing everything: art, culture, science, religion, politics. In sports, I went to the 2008 Olympics in Beijing. I wanted to see the ones in Tokyo, but when you have been there in the action in China, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
Let's just say I was wined and dined in Beijing. My biggest fear when this virus came out was not the virus. It was the people who were like saying, "Oh, he's been in China. We have him as a Chinese spy." Now, in other words, it's called how people go ridiculous. In addition, I went through a very, very hard divorce, hard times, almost lost everything, and then you came up with the smile, the music, and I promoted you. You're one of the greatest.
You did it. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
And in addition to being the greatest, I was able to get back on track, remarry, do more sports, more interviews, and now with the Instagram, I'm now doing Instagram Live. I'm hoping to learn how to do Zoom. Zoom has not been very easy with me.
Yeah, I think it has like limits and stuff, where you can only like go on there for so long unless you like pay for it or something.
In addition, I want to see you one day perform here in Miami.
Oh, I'd love to. That would be so awesome. I've always wanted to. You know that. I've told you that many times. Like, I would love to. I've been able to go down there, and who knows? Yeah.
One day we'll be seeing you in Miami. The closest you were here was in Orlando, but I couldn't drive all the way to Orlando because at the same time I had to go to Puerto Rico to see my wife because she was in Puerto Rico.
Florida's kind of far.
Yeah, she was in Puerto Rico. I was in Miami, and I had to choose. But what I did was now she's living with me, and now, independent of what's going on, we're like trying to go between here and Puerto Rico. And of course, my trips also took me to Ecuador. She has family in Ecuador. and I did some very nice documentaries in Quito.
Yeah.
They had two areas in Quito. The what was it called? Mitad del Mundo, the halfway of the world, the equator, where you could see the whole equator, north, south, east, west, and actually dine in the equator.
Oh.
And they had one of these big churches of the 16th century.
I'm sure that was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was constructed by many of one of these Spanish artists of the time. In addition, these churches were used for concerts of Baroque music from Ecuador. Many people have painted Latin America as a backwater. Ecuador was very far from a backwater. It was very developed.
Yeah.
In fact, so developed. In addition to the Baroque concerts, I also went to another church that had jazz concerts. Written by them.
Wow.
Written by the same Ecuadorian people who did the Baroque, they did the jazz. So they had everything set up. They learned from everybody. They learned from America, they learned from Europe, they even learned from Asia.
Wow. And traveling is amazing. You get to see so many things and learn so many different things. And I know that you've traveled a lot and you have family in other countries, so you've done more of that probably than I have. But it's always a joy to be able to travel.
I've done it.
Country.
I've been to China. I have yet to go to Cuba, but that's another issue. But I've been to Europe. I've been to Venezuela a long time ago in the 70s. I'm talking about when I didn't have the white hair, when I was like 16 and 17. And I was in Dominican Republic, Canada, and in the United States. It was all over the eastern United States. I even traveled to Michigan once a long time ago. And the Carolinas, well, we were next door neighbors. You were born in Michigan, I was born in Ohio.
Oh, awesome.
I even traveled through the Carolinas. I hope one day when I do travel to the Carolinas, I hope to see you, but I also hope to see you here in Florida. Because here we have a jazz environment, we have all the environments we have. And the Christmas shows, who knows? Your Christmas shows have been out of this world.
Oh, that would be so awesome. I would love to. I'll just have to see, like I said, we'll just have to see what God has in store, and hopefully...
We're going to be seeing this, but right now, I'm just enjoying this beautiful moment. In fact, I think I have one gift for you. I'm also, you still have the same address, do you?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's there's another gift I'll send you apart. And also, if you do change addresses, let me know. If you change emails, let me know too. Because in the future, let me know, because I don't want to lose touch with you. Because I want to send you many of this stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be here, Puerto Rico, Ecuador, who knows. But regardless, there's one thing I do want to have absolute. I want to be able to maintain the lines of communications. Because you were very, very, very nice. And I don't forget the people who have been very nice to me in the past, present, and future. Which means this is the gift I'm going to give to you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is not for me to look good. This is not for me to look good or to me to look like Hollywood. We're better than Hollywood. And you're much more better than Hollywood. In fact, you're at the same level as Beyonce. This caricature was drawn...
I wish.
No, don't wish. You are. I hear Beyonce singing Love to Love You Baby, and I hear you singing Love to Love You Baby, and I can't tell the difference.
Oh, thank you.
Which leads me to this drawing. This drawing was done by Reynold de Cuba. Reynold de Cuba, imagine Michelangelo, Goya, Rubens, Da Vinci, and Picasso, Duchamp, all in one. That's him. Of course, American laws and Cuban laws say, I have to say that he is my first cousin. I'm not going to deny he is my first cousin, but I'm not going to deny that he is one of the greatest he's one of the greatest drawers in the world. He has drawn kings, queens, princes, dictators, personalities, you name it, he has drawn caricatures. Right now he's going through a lot in Cuba, given the fact that things are not doing as well as it is, but he is still drawing. He has not lost his artistic creativity. On the contrary, he has increased it. And he managed to draw this as the symbol of my blog.
Aww.
He is one great personality. I'm hoping one day that he will be able to come here and be able to give the world
Spread.
the creativity.
Yeah, spread his art.
As I said, when you have Goya, Rubens, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Picasso all in one, he's all in one. He even does modern art. He's done it better than I do. I'm taking photos of many things and I'm trying to invent a new form of modern art. And he's done it. He's done it. He has done it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I love that. That's an awesome little caricature, so I love it. Thank you.
Another gift that I'm going to give you. It's in Spanish, but it's a drawing that I did. No, I'm not a Da Vinci. There was once a time when I was listening to your music, and I was in one of those deep states that, what is going to happen to me now? And you were there like giving me the calm. Your music was calming me.
Aww.
I would read the third letter of John in the Bible. And this is my triangle in which I learned the third letter of John.
Okay.
And the third letter, the one that says Gallo, is the one which John wrote the letter to. And he was talking about good and bad. He was referring to Diotrephes as the bad person and Demetrius as the good person. In other words, saying, be with the good and not be with the bad. That's also I'm giving to you too as a souvenir, along with the nice little surprise you will be getting next week.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you.
The rest,
I'm honored.
the rest is the rest. For me, it's an honor to have you here because you're one of those few artists that deserve glory. You deserve all of the glory.
I don't know about that, but thank you.
I'm not joking. I'm saying the truth. I'm not putting you up on a pedestal or I'm trying to make you a queen. I'm just saying that your music, your art, the dance troops that you had, this is what we need. This is what we need. That you could have the same notes like a Beyonce or Diana Ross. It's really, really, really great. And these are the things that we need. And I'm not joking. On top of that your music could save a life of a person. And I'm repeating it many times because I mean it.
Oh, thank you.
And on top of that, you are one of the biggest artists that need to be promoted. You are essential now, just as you have calmed my nerves 15 years ago. No, actually 10 years ago you were calming it too. Well, give or take 10 or 12. And then calming me the last few years. That says a lot about an artist.
Oh, thank you. It's really, really humbling for you to say those things.
I am not joking.
Thank you.
And the fact that we were next door neighbors, Michigan and Ohio, although you now live in the Carolinas and Florida.
Yes.
That's another issue that helped us. You're one of the greatest. Never underestimate yourself. And never,
I appreciate it.
never ever let anybody underestimate you. You're one of the greatest. You have that greatest talent, and we need that talent. If not now, in the future, so that we could have more peace in this world, more understanding, less conflicts.
You can sure do with a whole lot less of that.
And your talent has done that. And never, ever, 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 ever allow anyone to remove a smile from your face.
Oh,
You're one
thank
of the
you.
anyone who removes a smile from your face is not going to have any interview in my blog or in my shows.
Oh, thank you. I try to stick around positive people.
That's all I'm going to say. Anyone that criticizes you or anything like that, they get automatic, no interview. Of course, I'm 15, my program is 15 years. I have to write the rules now.
Yeah.
Or it's not like when we got,
Somebody has to make the rules, so it might as well be you. There's got to be somebody, right?
we are the only program that has a constitution.
Oh,
A
wow.
constitution and the bylaws, and already saying anyone who does something to my favorite artist gets an automatic ban. I don't know what article that is, but it is an article.
I appreciate it.
And you're also gonna come, if you have the time, when we have a Christmas program, hopefully we're gonna be recording one in October or November.
Okay.
You'll be more than invited to come. And of course, without any doubt, on March 5th, when I turned the big 6-0, I didn't celebrate my 5-0, so I'm just gonna make up for lost time doing the 6-0. I celebrated my 50s getting married.
Oh, well, that's beautiful. That's celebration enough.
I celebrated by marrying my first love, Marilia,
Oh,
who is still with me.
that's beautiful. I love it. I love love. That's beautiful.
And we need more love.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Before I leave, saying farewell gets very painful, especially when I have to say farewell to one of the greatest people in the world.
Oh, as are you.
Where can we get your music?
Well, everything I have is on my website, amandapollard.com. So stop by and see all of my videos and photos and purchase music as well. And anything that I do going forward, I will definitely be updating my website first.
Great. Just simply let me know. Just let me know. I'll give you my email. I have another new email as well, which I'll be giving you along with these gifts.
Okay.
And also,
Thank you.
if you ever change your address, let me know, because I'm planning, hoping to remain in touch with you for a long, long time. Let's just say as long.
Yes,
Let's
got it.
just say as long as I live. And I'm saying it as a truth. My family has a history of longevity, going up to 98, 99. It
So
runs.
you'll be here a while.
I'm hoping to be here a while. My family in Cuba lived up to about 90 years old. Before Cuba, my family came from the Basque Country of France and Galicia in Spain. Two independent areas.
I have some French ancestors too.
What?
My granddaddy was born in France, so I have some French ancestry as well. That's awesome.
The French Basques, like the Spanish Basques, are very independent-minded. So is Galicia in Spain, very independent-minded, to the point where they have their own languages, their own customs, and their own everything. And plus, those regions historically have given headaches to kings and presidents. I just love to imagine my ancestors giving headaches to the kings. But now I also have royalty also visiting me, so I have to be very careful about my jokes about royalty.
Oh yes, of course.
And some of them have also loved your music.
Oh, awesome.
I can't say the royalties, but they have said they've loved your music, and I've told them
Awesome.
if it weren't for her, we wouldn't be talking. Given the fact that things were going on, well, you guys, it is. Well, I don't want to take too much time from you. I just simply wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and my best wishes. This is Wahab from Miami.
Thank you so
For
much.
my own public,
Roberto.
for my public, peace in, peace out, and peace everywhere. And in the words of Laura Marie, be love. And please, go to Amanda Pollard's website, listen to her videos, listen to her music. We need some peace in this world. Like, I'm trying to sing who said it once. Which singer said this song? Sade once said, everybody wants to live together. Why can't we live together? And she did the same song. There was the same song done by an artist. I don't remember the name, but it was a disco song of the 70s, and the verse still remains in me. My best wishes. I already said bye to my public. So peace in, peace out, and peace everywhere. And you, Amanda, I'll be saying goodbye to you later on. Until the next time, we'll be back.